Hi guys, welcome to Jen's Crafts and Cakes. Today, I'm going to make an apple cookie. It's the first time I'm making this recipe, but it looks so good, I had to give it a try. So what we're going to need first is to preheat that oven to 350 degrees. And you're going to need cookie sheets greased. It says it makes 18 cookies, so you may not need maybe 2. Okay, look at all the goodies that we're going to need. We are going to need flour. We are going to need baking soda and cream of tartar. We are going to need cinnamon, nutmeg, butter. You will need brown sugar, 1 egg, vanilla extract, and we need a 1/2 cup of peeled grated apple. So for the peeled grated apple, I used 2 apples. I already went ahead and grated and peeled, so you didn't have to watch all that. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to peel and grate an apple. Okay? For this recipe, I get to use my wonderful, colorful spoons multiple times. I love them. Okay, so first, we're going to add all the dry ingredients. We're going to go ahead and add the 1.5 cups of flour. So here's my 1 cup of flour. I'm going to use my 1/4 cup and use it twice, only because my 1/2 cup is with the apples. So here's a 1/4 cup. And I need 1 more 1/4 cup to make a half. So there's 1.5 cups of flour. Okay, next we will need 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And here we go. On my colorful spoons, it's an orange one. Like I said before, if you have colored spoons, they might have the different colors for different measurements from mine. So there's my 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, and we need 1 teaspoon, which I have is my red one, of cream of tartar. Okay, my teaspoon of cream of tartar. Then we need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We need 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. I haven't seen measuring spoons with a 1/8 on it. So I usually just use my 1/4 and go half of that. If you've ever seen this measuring spoons with a 1/8, will you let me know? So there's 1/4. Whoops, that's a little too much. Okay, that's a little less. But if you've ever seen a measuring spoon set with a 1/8, please let me know. Maybe I'm not looking right. Okay. So then we're going to add 1/2 cup of our sugar. So again, I'm using my 1/4 cup or 1/4 cup. So I have to use it twice to make a 1/2 cup. I know I probably should get more measuring cups, right? And there's 2, so that's a 1/2 cup of sugar. And we need 1/4 cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar it even calls for, which, you know, I only use light brown sugar. Okay, and there is my 1/4 cup of brown sugar, light. Now we're just going to mix this together. Okay, actually this recipe has 2 parts. It's simple. The second part is just for sugar and cinnamon, so we can roll the cookie dough in it. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and add 1 egg. Okay, get the 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, okay, and then we are going to go ahead and add the 1/2 cup of apples. Like I said, they're already shredded. There's just a little bit extra, so. Okay, and we're going to mix this all together. Okay, so we have one more thing to add. The stick of butter, or 1/2 cup of butter. There we go. Yeah. Wasn't unwrapped. It's okay. Worst things in life, right? Okay, here it's all mixed. It smells good. So we're going to go ahead and make the cinnamon and sugar. Okay, to make the cinnamon and sugar that we're going to roll the cookie dough in, you will need 1/3 cup of sugar. One-third cup of sugar. It says a teaspoon of cinnamon. But you know me, I like cinnamon. So I might add just a little bit more. Or at least a heaping teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we're going to mix it together. This one would be just like if you've ever had cinnamon toast, where you make the cinnamon and sugar and put a little bit of butter on the toast and sprinkle this on top. Oh, my mom used to do that a lot growing up for us. So that's what it looks like, the cinnamon and sugar. Then the recipe says to scoop a tablespoon of dough mixture, roll it into a ball, and put it in here. And put it into the cinnamon and sugar and roll it around. I have my scoop. It's the smallest size. If you buy a package of them on Amazon, you can get the 3. You got the small size, the medium, and then the larger scoop size. So let's see. So here's and then once you have it covered in cinnamon and sugar, you're going to place it on your greased cookie sheet. About 2 inches apart. If you find the cookie dough is sticking to your spoon, go ahead and dip it into the cinnamon and sugar. It'll help you instead of flour. So here are my apple cookie dough with the cinnamon and sugar. They actually look like miniature donut holes. And thinking of that, if you guys would like me to do a recipe with homemade donuts, leave that in a comment for me, please. So the recipe says 8 to 10 minutes. So I will leave it and check it in 8 minutes. And be back. Okay, so there's our timer for the 8 minutes. For these apple, sugar, and cinnamon cookies. It says it will be done when it's not wet. It's lightly wet. It also says when you take them out of the oven, they will be puffy and they will deflate. But she also says to leave it on the pan for 5 minutes. So I'm going to give it another 2 minutes. So I'll put it in for the total 10. And then we'll see how it looks because I don't want them to burn. Because they'll finish cooking on the metal. Okay, so I took the cookies out after the 2 minutes. And they are lightly browned on the bottom. So I would almost go 9 minutes, depending on your stove. Now we're going to let them cool on the pan. And they should go down in size. We'll see. Okay, guys, here is your apple cinnamon sugar cookie. I did try it. It's a cake-like cookie. And it's delicious. This is definitely a keeper. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and the recipe on the apple cinnamon sugar cookie. If you like it, can you subscribe, share it, and like? And I'll see you real soon. Thank you.